Maurice Howard, Yalen Reed, Tremaine Crosby, and Brewer. For the Panthers, Blackston, Dennis Jones, J.D. Wallace, Iwan Ellis, and Zachary Hamilton. Or pardon me, Troy Thompson is getting the start. So it's going to be Thompson. It's going to be Thompson out there, Blackston, Jones, Wallace, and Hamilton. The Panthers will control the tip. Well, the officials are all in the way, and now the Mosby will control the tip for the Alcorn State Braves. Mosby coming right side, skips it down in. Oh, great pass, and they give it over to Yalen Reed, and he'll put it off the glass for two to start off the first half. Exciting men's action coming your way live from the Baby Dome. Charles Porter and Gotti Wadima.
So as everyone knows, or some may know, that SWAC postseason honors have already been handed out have already been awarded. And we have some men players who are on the first and second team. You have Zachary Hamilton, who's first team All-SWAC in the forward position. And then you have Gary Blackston, who's a second team All-SWAC as a guard. And I think we deserve a couple of more. Oh, let me not forget center J.D. Wallace, who also is on the second team. So shout out to them. And then for Alcorn, A.J. Mosley is on the second team in the guard position as well. Yeah,
J.D. Wallace knocks it away, and we will reset it and go back the other way. I want to welcome our friends on Facebook Live. This is exciting men's action as we've started game two of this doubleheader action live here in the Baby Dome. Charles Porter and Gotti Wadima. And the Braves will have it 18:53 on the clock here. The Braves up 2-0 here. Brewer has it left box and looking back up top trying to get it over to A.J. Mosby. Now they give it up now to Howard. He'll put it up from 20, and he'll hit it for two.
Nice, beautiful shot. But I think that defense, again, just like the last game, is going to be very important. Get up in the defender's face. Don't make it easy for them. Oh,
great quick thread the needle kind of pass from Jones to J.D. Wallace. And Wallace popped in the nose there. No call. They're fighting for it. Jones looks to try to get it. They give it over to Mosby. Left side in the corner now to Crosby. Down low to the big fella Brewer. And it's knocked away by Jones, and it'll stay down on the Brave side of the ball. And Iwan Ellis will check in now and give Wallace a break for the Panthers.
It seemed that J.D. knocked out a contact or something. That's what he was pointing to his eye about. But that's great defensive possession with Jones in the bottom there. We're going to have to be really careful in the paint as Alcorn has a lot of size on them.
Troy Thompson snatches it away, and a steal by the Panthers. We're going back the other way. Here comes Jones on the right side. And in the corner now I can see that's going to be Jones with it now left side back in the corner. Thompson thought about the three in the corner. Pardon me, Blackson thought about the three in the corner to Troy Thompson for three. The Panthers up 1-5-4 right side. Here come the Braves to Crosby.
Excellent shot by Thompson, who's been doing a wonderful job, especially the second half of the season and last game, having an incredible game, leading all scorers.
Mosby spins and gives it to Howard in the left corner for a three-pointer. And now the Braves up 2-7-5. Back now to Blackston right side to Jones, looking in the corner for Thompson. Ellis with the screen, left side to Blackston in the corner to Hamilton for three. Out the back of the rim. Now here come the Braves. Left side, Mosby on the fast break, takes it to the left corner. Now gives it up to Howard. Thought about the three, kicks it now to Crosby. And here we go. Up top, Howard, three, no. The big fella can't knock it down. It's Brewer, and here comes the Panthers. Quick one, up left side. Blackston has it blocked, and so does his whole body as Yalen Reed will be called for the foul, and the Panthers will go to the line.
The Panthers really have the momentum coming into this game tonight, coming off of a 4-game winning streak, and want to continue with that, especially at home, defending home court.
Blackston will be at the line shooting free throws. Blackston, for the conference, a 73% free throw shooter, 71% out of conference. Looking for my little sticky Post-its, that's all. There we go. Thank you. First shot is the way it's good. 7-6, the Braves up 1. Folks, it has been such a tremendous pleasure bringing exciting Panther basketball this year. I have had just a tremendous time. I tell you, I feel like a real sports guy, being able to fly back.
Are you not? You work with like every sport here.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just flying back and forth, but I've done it before. But just this year just kind of seems special. I guess it's because I'm doing it with you. Here comes Blackston down the right side now. Up top now to Hamilton. Hamilton will try to go around now. Kicks it left side to Jones. He'll dribble drive on the baseline. Down low to Wallace. Wallace with a spin move off the glass. No.
Another foul. Really tight defense on the Panthers. Really not giving any space to Zachary Hamilton. They want him to work for it tonight. All those three-pointers that everyone knows that he's capable of hitting, and he's proven time and time again. They're trying to make sure he doesn't get hot. But J.D. Wallace was so privileged to have him under the basket because his athleticism down there is just remarkable.
Oh, okay. Wallace at the charity stripe. Some officials, there's some glass, or is that a spot of blood, or there's some holes in the floor? What's going on? There's a chip in the floor, or some gum.
It looks like they may have found J.D. Wallace's
They found J.D. Wallace's. Yeah, there it is. Jason, hey, man.
He's like, I don't need it.
It's a disposal. I went and got another one. The Panthers are pretty good from the charity stripe. Not that 85% that Coach Byron Smith wants. But from the charity stripe, the Panthers finishing on the season at about a 67% clip. The Braves, however, a little bit better, 71% from the charity stripe.
So we want to make sure we keep them off the line. Keys to the game for the Panthers are defend, establish yourself on the glass early, which means rebound, and keep playing well. Start playing well. And keep that going the entire game.
16:42 left, or 16:09 left to play. We're tied at 8. Nope, now the Braves up by 2, 9-7. Left side now. Blackston has it. Up top now to Jones, looking in the corner, can't find Thompson. They'll find Blackston left side, throws for 3. Yeah. And Blackston and Jones saying, yeah, we love it, baby. And all of these guys are coming back next year, by the way.
Yes, that's what's so incredible, except Zach.
Zach
we're
Hamilton.
Really going to miss him. Well, there's a handful of seniors that we're definitely going to miss. But these players who have made it the hugest impact will be back.
Mosby puts it up for 3 to best the Panthers, 12-10.
And Mosley is a veteran leader for this team. For years, he's been playing incredible basketball. So as a senior, this is his last season, and he's made such a huge impact, and we know he's not going to go down without a fight.
Brewer finally gets it down in the post on the right block, puts it up, man, misses it terribly, and it goes out of bounds. Blackston saves it in. Wallace blocks it, and no call from behind as Troy Crosby puts it up off the left side of the backboard, and no call. Montez Robinson didn't like that one because no foul call. Oh, Blackston with a great move. Now, can I get a roll with that off the glass? Yes, it's good for 2. Deja Robinson, senior communication major from Dallas, Texas. I don't know if she's country or not. She talks country, but she doesn't act country. Doing a fine job for us as our producer here today. And, Gotti, it just behooves me when we get these great seniors when they're a senior. They went to Shaquille Preston. And I can't wait for the spark plug to get out. I'm waiting on Austin Starr to get back in because he's going to bring in some intensity with the defense. Oh, man, and checking in for the All-Country State Braves is Tyler Carter. He's from right here in Houston, Texas. Attended Steinbrenner High School. I've never really heard of Steinbrenner High School. Must be one of those new suburban high schools, but he is a true three-point shooter and does a great job for Coach Montez Robinson. Folks, it is 12 minutes on the clock. Media timeout, 8 through the 25th, right here on the campus of Prairie View A&M. There's going to be a Panther Golf Classic, the PV Relays, a Prairie View baseball, and a Prairie View softball game. It's all a fun-packed weekend of adventure here on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. You can get more information just by visiting our website, www.pvpanthers.com/ffweekend. That's www.pvpanthers.com /FF weekend. You can see all that right there, did you? I'm just ad-libbing. How about that? 11:32 left to play as the Panthers can't stop the Braves there. 18-16 to score, a 2-point edge. Left side with it is Troy Thompson back up top to Jones.
That last possession, J.D. Wallace just got 2 blocks in a row, and I would be remiss if I don't give props to Jaira Cobbs, the freshman who had 8 blocks tonight and 21 rebounds.
Yeah, wow, man, I tell you. She should have got, I mean, oh, man, Zach Hamilton to the left side off the glass and one. And J.D. Wallace taking that long walk down and saying, hey, man, I did my part. I tell you, man, this is really exciting. I'm really, and honestly, simple task. It cost $250 to get your hair done, didn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. You over there giggling. Yeah, that's expensive what she got.
Why are you calling her out?
Because she likes me. She likes me. Left side with it is, no, because she's going to call out the next person, right? Mm-hmm. She's going to call out Shelby.
Yeah, become an alumni supporter. She's
going to call out Shelby. Up top with the left side. Oh, man, Blackson with a good crossover move. Puts it up off the back of the iron. No good. Thompson tips it up. And Hamilton saves it inside now to Mosby. Here comes Mosby. He traveled, no call. It's out of bounds, and the Panthers get it. Yeah.
Great defense. I love the defense that the Panthers are playing. They're really forcing a lot of turnovers and not keeping the foul number down. And that's super key. Doing that early will cause us a lot of room to move, a lot of space to go at the end of the game or when it's really important.
Here comes Jones, slowly up center court. The Panthers up by 4, 20-14. 10 minutes left to play here in the first half. We're nearing the 8-minute media. Up top, Jones for 2.
I just really enjoy watching these guys play, and I'm really going to miss it until next season because it's so exciting. These guys are so skilled, and it's just fun to watch.
Yeah, when they're on, they're playing with ease. Man, and look at J.D. Wallace go way up there. Brewer's not even a factor down low here as we near that 8-minute media. Left side, here comes J.D. Wallace right off the glass. It's easy.
Great pass. Jones being a great facilitator as usual, and J.D. Wallace finishing underneath. His athleticism just allows him so much space to jump and to score seemingly easily.
Yeah, Wallace with another block gets it up high off the ground. Jones is on fire, and Montez Robinson has to get a bucket of water to cool him off. 9:05 left to play here in the first half, and they're going to have to slow this one down, folks. We're going to stay here. They're not going to take a media here. Trying to get the live stats pulled up. Don't fuss at her. And the Panthers are, and we were also remarking at that horrible out cue I just committed on the way out of there. Hamilton gives it up now to Blackson with a running jumper. He'll put it up and he got in the air, and Howard started backpedaling. So that is where you get into foul trouble there. And Howard will commit his second personal foul. And if I could get my computer to act right with this up and down internet, we'd be okay.
It's really amazing how the two teams, men and women, kind of parallel each other with certain players. And I would say Shayla Dobbins, who just broke an NCAA record, and Gary Blackson has so much in common with their ability to get to the line. And right there was evidence of that with the way Gary just finds the gaps and makes sure the defense crashes in on him. So it's just really amazing to see when he does it and how he makes it happen.
Howard has it right side, working on Blackston over now, right side, man, and just blowing it that time was Kobe Wilson. And here come the Panthers again, wide open. Troy Thompson for three, yeah.
Just beautiful, all in rhythm, and Troy was just so ready to shoot that shot. I mean, it's like music in motion.
Sterling puts it up with a double pumper, and looks like they're going to give that one to, Zach Hamilton. Oh, here's some stats. Well, lovely. Looks like the Panthers are doing pretty good in the turnover area. Only 3 turnovers here, and then on the rebounding war, they're pretty even, 12-11. Thought the Panthers would be doing a little bit better, but in the paint, the Panthers are dominating 16-10. And those are mostly off of turnovers with 9 and 4. Second chance points, Alcorn winning by 4-2.
An impressive stat that sticks out to me is the assists. We have 6 assists right now, and with 4 minutes passed on the game. So, I mean, if we continue to share the ball like we normally do, we can definitely see the point spread even further.
Hamilton stepping back and putting it in for 3.
Zach Hamilton was able to shake his defenders and get his shot off, but he doesn't need much space to let that drop.
Brewer, left side, takes it to the corner, tries to feed it into Mosby. And Troy Thompson commits his first personal foul. 5:45 left to play here in the first half. The Panthers up by 10 here in the first round of the Southwestern Athletic Conference Tournament. Trying to get you some scores at halftime of the women's side. We know our Panthers, our Lady Panthers, will be taking on Southern on Friday for Sweet Redemption. I'll be watching, I'll be listening because there's no TV coverage of the semifinal round. Shame on them. They should at least let the broadcast. Is there television coverage of the semi round? Okay, great. No.
Oh, that's the finals. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so.
Only radio.
Shame on them. Boo. They should at least let the SWAC broadcast.
Digital Network.
Yeah, they should at least let the conference do it. Big meanies. I want all the money. Who negotiated that contract?
Nice.
No, nice. You're gonna get me in trouble. 5:16 left to play. 32-24. You got some vital information for us over there?
Oh, yes. Stay with us at halftime as we'll have key stats and scores from all around the SWAC on the opening night of the 2018 Toyota SWAC Tournament.
Yeah, we'll try to get you some updates on the other games being played. Of course, Pine Bluff's taking on Valley, and Southern's taking on Jackson State. Texas Southern's taking on Alabama State. And we'll try to wrap you up with the final scores Wallace throws it away. We'll try to update you with the women's scores and tell you where the semifinals will be going. And then the championship round is going to be Saturday at 12:30 on ESPN3. And I'll be sneaking away from where I'm supposed to be to watch that game on Saturday. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, tell all your business. Well, I have ESPN3 on my phone. Here we go. Hamilton kicks it back out. Wide open. Jones for 3. Off the back of the glass. No. Coming down with it is Brewer. He'll give it up to Howard, and he will come back down the right side. Howard up top. Brewer left side. Crosby thought about the 3. Brings it around. Swings it left. Hits it from the left elbow. Off the back of the glass. No. Jones will get it, and we'll go back the other way. Jones up top. Left side. Hamilton wide open. Looks for 3. Yeah. No. Looked pretty good. Just a little too much.
Yeah, when you're a shooter, it usually always looks good.
10 turnovers. The Panthers only with 4 turnovers. Want to send a shout to Lorene Washington. And in and out, jump ball, the Panthers. Lorene Washington is watching exciting Panther basketball or listening to exciting Panther basketball on Facebook Live with yours truly and Gatti the Great. Left side is Jones. Yeah, the girls' game was a winner. 65-62. Congratulations to the women's team. Wide open. Blackston for three. No. Hamilton will knock it out of the hands of Carter, and we'll go back the other way. The Lady Panthers will have it. 2:18 left to play. 37-26 the score. And it should be Panther basketball, yeah. Jones will bring it up the right side slowly. The Panthers trying to get out of this half here slowly and save some energy for the second half. The Braves kind of looking lethargic over there on the sideline. What do you think? Jones shoots up a three-pointer. Wallace gets the rebound. Hamilton steps back for three, hits the back of the iron, no good. Brewer gets it, passes it over to Carter, now to Howard, and we'll go back the other way. Here comes Howard to the right side, kicks it over in the corner. Here comes Mosby on the baseline, puts it over and walks it around the back of the iron and falls out, and a foul called on Blackston, hitting the arm there of A.J. Mosby, the senior from Cartersville, Georgia. First shot is away. It's no good. Well, Gotti, it's another 4:30 in the morning, so I can get on a plane and go back to the Dust Bowl.
We're so happy that you came for this game. This is amazing.
I wanna,
Men and women made it. You couldn't miss it.
I want to get a lottery ticket. I do. Next time I go, I come back, I can stay. Here comes Troy Thompson now, right side, looking up top, gives it now to Blackston. And we're under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. The Panthers on top by 10, 37-27. Golly gee Willikers. Got to think that they would be up a little more by the way this game is going, but the Braves hanging around. Here comes Hamilton. Oh, man, has it thrown away over there by the Omegas. Roof.
Oh, yeah. Even though we've beat this team twice, this is a new team that we're seeing, so we can't take anything for granted, and they're not going to lay down. Yeah, they're going to play for 40 minutes, so we just have to put them away when we get the opportunity to.
Wallace is going in trying to get the dunk, and we're under a minute, and the Braves gives it over to Howard. Howard with a double pump. He'll draw the foul away from Wallace. But, yeah, we talked about the difficulties of beating a team 3 times in a row. A team really kind of has your numbers. They know your tendencies. They know your weaknesses. They know what you can and cannot do. So they pretty much scout you well and know what to practice in beating you.
And vice versa. So understanding that information, then you know, hey, it's whoever comes to play, whoever leave it on the floor. Last game against Alcorn, we had 4 players in double digits, including Dennis Jones having 10 assists. So with that type of stat line, I mean, we expect some good basketball from our guys.
Yeah, 37-28 now, and Wallace just missed an alley-oop attempt, and then here comes the Braves trying to get the momentum. Yeah, with another point going back in to the locker room now, down 7 when the Panthers led by as many as 14.
Well, we want to make sure that we at least go into the locker room 10 points ahead, or do our best to do so, or have the momentum doing so. But it's a lot of basketball left in this game, so making sure we play smart and precise and with poise is what's most important.
And see, things like that, little silly turnovers like that with 4.2 seconds left to play is the reason why we've got to keep our focus. You know, we kind of have turned down our intensity here, and let the Braves sneak back in this one like as if we don't have anything to worry about.
And basketball is a game of runs, so
right.
you really have to make sure that you make the most runs. And
we're back live here in the Baby Dome, ladies and gentlemen. 37-32. The Panthers are up by 5, but man have led by as many as 14 and let the Braves step back in this one. And the Braves come out with a lot of energy here in the beginning of the first half. They launch one. Yeah, Mosby pops one for 3 here now to bring them within 2 here at the beginning of the second half. Jones brings it right side, kicks it left side now to Hamilton on the baseline. Is Blackston, and Blackston is ridden out of bounds.
What? You messed
There
it up.
by ridden out of bounds there by Yalen Reed.
Mosley, who just scored that last point, he's not on the second all-conference team for no reason. He's a very effective player. We have to find where he is. Just too wide open on that shot, playing tighter defense.
Jones with a double pump off the glass for 2 to stop the scoring drought for the Panthers there. 5 personal fouls for the Panthers and 7 on the other side. 2 for Blackston is the only person in foul trouble or nearing foul trouble for the Panthers. 2 for Yalen Reed on the other side of the ball. The Panthers shot 45% in the first half, and the Braves shot 44%. So kind of even because towards the end, they just write them right there. Yeah, towards the end, they kind of got it even. 2-point edge, 39-37. Troy Thompson pops it for 3 there. The Panthers trying to go tit for tat here.
There goes Troy Thompson stepping up every time the team needs him most.
Yeah, and back to the right side, streaking towards the bucket there. The step up for the Braves is going to be A.J. Mosley.
What we can't allow is that back and forth for the rest of this half. That's not going to be a good look. It has to be we score, create some stops, and keep scoring. And it's just a matter of turning up our defensive intensity.
Mosby picks it up. Thompson for 3. Short. Wallace can't hold on to it. Mosby almost loses it, and Blackson will cut him off. We'll go back the other way. Up top, shakes left, goes right. Mosby cut off by Hamilton. Now comes back right. Now brings it up in the middle from 5. Puts it up with the left hand. Yes, it's good.
Mosby has 6 of the team's 8 points this half. We really need to identify where he is at all times and stop him from scoring, from being a threat.
Here comes Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton hammered, and it's taken away by Crosby, and wide open there is Howard, and he'll put it off the glass for 2.
We always talk about how the first 5 minutes sets the tone of the half, and we want to make sure that even though we have may not have the advantage in the first 5 minutes, that we bring our best basketball and not really wait until later on to start our runs.
Well, the Panthers will get a break as the Braves thrown it away. I don't know if I'm reading this right, but if it is, it's the first upset of the tournament. The Tigers of Grambling State were defeated by Alcorn State 80-71 in the first round of the tournament at Grambling.
Women?
Women.
Wow. But Alcorn State women that's a tough team.
Yeah, they always play tough.
Ladies, yes.
They tough. And Texas Southern defeated Alabama State 70-42, setting up a TSU Alcorn State semifinal and the Prairie View Southern semifinal, which for all practical purpose could set up a TSU Prairie View final.
That would be so sweet.
Wow.
That would be incredible. We're gonna hope for that.
Crosby up top, right side to Carter. Carter looking for Howard there, 44-43, and Howard's on fire. And now the Braves up top of the Panthers, 45-44. The Brave bench now finally alive over there.
Alcorn has barely missed any shots this half, and we have to match that.
Hamilton fouled on the three-point, shot. Shaquille Preston will come up off the bench, and we'll take our first media timeout of the second half, ladies and gentlemen. 15:48 left to play here in the second half. 45-44, the Braves are up by one. We'll be back with more exciting Panther basketball.
And on that side.
Exactly.
And you definitely feel his frustration, but he just has to get it back.
G. Willikers. 10:39 left to play. This one is agonizingly stretching out. Wallace snatches down the rebound. Wallace with 7 rebounds here tonight. Him and Brewer at their last media timeout were tied with 7 now. Wallace with 8 rebounds for tonight. Right side, here comes Hamilton with a great move, a double pump, has it blocked. Jones in and out. Man, he's got to be frustrated. His shot just won't foul. There's a traveling violation. Brewer and Sterling tying it up together, calling it, and that's some frustration going on. 2 guys fighting for the ball on the same team. Hit the three-pointer like that, man. Now here comes Jones in the corner. Troy Thompson for 3. Yeah, that's how to really make them frustrated.
Yes. And, when you get them arguing, you have the upper hand, so you have to make sure that take advantage of that.
Howard, right side, gives it out now to Crosby on the wing. He'll work on Hamilton. Double pump off the glass, and coming down with it is going to be Hamilton, and we'll go back the other way. Here comes Jones, the point guard, to slow it down.
Really trying to run some time off the clock. And when I say
Hamilton for 3. Yeah, baby.
Hamilton knocking them down, taking advantage as a senior. Finish your season.
I will not mimic the official pointing the Panthers' way again. I promise. Left side. Jones has it knocked away, and no foul call from the official. And Coach Byron Smith over there telling the official, man, you don't think that man gets the foul? Well, anyway.
I love how these coaches stand up for their players. They really understand and try to.
Blackson, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but he only has 10 seconds on the clock. He'll stop back, shoot from 3. Pow. We'll just take it like that then.
Woo!
Yeah.
He makes it look so easy. I mentioned how we could easily get 3-4 people in double digits, and they proved that time and time again, night after night, when they stepped on the court.
Crosby with the rebound from the Sterling deep James Harden-like three-pointer. And now 63-56 to score. 7:35 left to play. The Panthers are on top. Folks, a quick post-game show again as the coach, winning coach. Oh, man, Thompson for 3, and Mosby will have picked up the foul and one. And Iwan Ellis getting some specifics. We're 7 minutes and 20 seconds away to going down to Del Mar Stadium for round 2 of the 2018 Toyota Southwestern Athletic Conference basketball tournament. Charles Porter, Gotti G, AAAT, Wadima, and the entire Panther Sports broadcast team coming to you live courtside from the Baby Dome. Can you say all that quick? I really like working with these young people.
Yes, always a pleasure.
Because they make you feel young. Braves of Alcorn State, they're getting most of the defensive rebounds, 24-18. The Panthers are getting it on the offensive side, though. Well, actually, they're tied at 6 on the offensive side. But they're getting a win that count. The Panthers losing with points in the paint, but getting the most points off the turnovers. Wallace loses that one. And Blackston puts it up. Oh, man, that's a nice, easy little shot there by Dante Sterling. And gee whiz, the Panthers just let that one go by.
And that shows Sterling's athleticism to be able to still gain control and finish with a make.
Panther backers. Golf tournament coming up. You can get some ads. Call Dino Robinson. You call me and I'll get you an ad put in as Wallace gets some points put in with that one off the glass on the right side. 5:10 left to play, and the Panthers come down with a rebound. Here comes Jones, and Jones will bring it up the right side to work on Howard. 72-60 the score. Jones, quick step, throws it up for Wallace. Kicks it out to Blackston for 3. Hits the front of the iron, no good. Mosby in the corner. He'll spot for 3. He's wide open. Hits the other side of the iron. Thompson, he'll try to save it into Thompson, and he'll keep it. And Blackston now will hold it with 4:22 left to play. Jones will bring it out.
These guys are doing a great job by making every possession count right now, using their full abilities just to work together and chip at this lead one point at a time.
And, you know, Byron Smith doesn't have a problem with Jones going to the bucket because you got a J.D. Wallace under there. And, oh, man, Hamilton had all ball there, and they call a foul on that one. Come on, Mr. Official. Golly gee willikers. It's going to take us down to our final media. That's what she's doing over there.
Don't tell the secrets.
Don't tell the secrets? Go ahead. Hey, folks, don't forget for more exciting Panther basketball, don't forget we're going to be listening to Dwayne Lewis at 12 o'clock. When is that going to be? The semifinal game, 12 o'clock Friday. The semifinal against Southern University should be a good one. Dwayne gets to call his alma mater for 2 times in a row again down in Del Mar Stadium. What you got for us, Gotti?
And for all the latest news in Panther athletics, visit our official website at pvpanthers.com. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by searching us at PVAMU Panthers. That's PVAMU Panthers.
Yeah, Blackston tripped up that time by James Stokes, a senior from Utica. Sterling's shots are away, they're good, and Hamilton will take it out. Jones, the Braves in a full-court trap. Now Panthers break it easily. Blackston sets up, stops right around the wing, and gives it back up down to Hamilton, who will work on Crosby. Down to 3:15 left to play. Hamilton finds an opening and puts it off the glass for 2 and 1.
Zachary Hamilton padding those stats as he wraps up his senior year, and it's going to be real tough to see him go. I've grown so accustomed to seeing him knocking down all those shots.
Well, I tell you, I'm really impressed with the strategy and the play calling of Byron Smith. I mean, he has really utilized the strengths of his players. I think he's saving Austin Starr for.
And he comes to as many home games as he can, but it's really good. Oh, those guys are in the stands now, and they talk about their championships that they won at Prairie View. So we'll definitely have to get some more information so we can continue to highlight these great athletes who come out of Prairie View.
Well, yeah, you heard Ashley Robinson talk about how he celebrates the alumni. Oh, the Wallace. Oh, man, with a funky donkey. And I think that is an exclamation point. 81-65 with a nasty dunk.
Yes.
There to let them know that I think we'll be traveling down to Del Mar a little bit later on this week.
What better fashion to solidify it than to throw down with the dunk?
Yeah.
Now, 2 minutes and 35 seconds playing solid defense.
Yeah, the throw down with the get down here, so we better prepare here. 81-65 the score. Want to send a shout out to Regina Edmond down over in, I guess she's around the Tomball area. Hey, dear, how you doing? Thanks for checking in. Love you a lot. You and Papa Edmond and Keith and the whole family.
Shout out to all the faithful PD Panther listeners.
Oh, yeah.
We truly appreciate it.
Blackston goes around. That puts it up off the glass. Yes, it's good for two.
His body control in the air is just ridiculous. It's like he pauses in the air for a good 5 seconds.
Mosby, right side, gives it up now. Man, an air ball, an uncharacteristic air ball and a block from Wallace. And Thompson gets it, and the Panthers will have it. We're under a minute to play here in the Baby Dome, and the Panthers will advance to the second round of the tournament. The men and the women's teams have done a fantastic job here at Prairie View A&M.
A wonderful job, fantastic, and I feel so honored that we could have both teams host the first round. I mean, it's tough all around, but the fact that you get to do that at home in front of your fans is just a beautiful thing.
I want to send out a shout to Gregory and Keith Wiley and Papa Edmond and all of my family listening to us here on Exciting Panther Vision as, man, the Jones shoots an uncharacteristic air ball. Mosby loses it. Man, he's kind of lost the handle here in the second half, but he'll find it then and put it off the glass for two. And Hamilton will be called for the foul, and Hamilton wants to understand why. And you know it must not be a foul. Zach Hamilton is one of the most calm, cool, collected guys I know. And for him to say, come on, man, it's got to be a come on, man.
How?
Yeah, wow. 127 left to play, 83-67. The Panthers on top of the Alcorn State Braves. Sending a shout out to my frat brother, Lamont Moore. What's up, Fred? He's checking us out.
Shout out to Larry Hamilton, who's listened to every game.
Shreveport, Louisiana?
Yes.
What's up, Larry Hamilton? He's checking us out.
Yeah.
Blackston will get it now. Hamilton will bring it up left side to Jones. Left now over to Wallace again. Whoa, man, the Panthers now are just having their way with the Braves here.
Borderline disrespectful. Borderline disrespectful.
Yeah, it's time to just start just running the clock out. Mosby will put it up, and the Panthers will need to just let him shoot. And there's no need to do any fouling, Wallace.
Yeah, at this point, look, contain, play solid defense, go back and score. We don't want to prolong something we know what the ending is going to be.
Folks, well, here's the scenario as we get ready to talk with Coach Byron Smith. We'll only have a few moments with him, folks, so we'll take a quick 1-minute break and then immediately come back with Coach Byron Smith. So hang around for that. We're working on getting that Panther that plays over and over and over that makes you guys want to turn off. Well, we're going to work on that for next year. We're going to get that out of there. I hear you. But stick around. Don't turn out. And we'll talk to Coach Byron Smith. We're under a minute. Here comes Troy Thompson with another dunk. So you ended in 4 dunks your game. And there's a timeout, or they're waiting. 52 seconds left. We'll stop, bring it to the sideline, and we'll get Dante Sterling in. Here's a scenario. The Lady Panthers will play this Friday at 12 o'clock against the Jaguars of Southern University. And Texas Southern will play Alcorn State. I see the big dog over here smiling. Texas Southern will play Alcorn State, and Dwayne, he called it. He said we beat Southern. We beat Jackson, and Southern wins at Pine Bluff. We play Southern Friday, so you can join 11:30.